Comet's down. Comet's up 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Uh-oh. He's having problems. Here's the pitch. Oh, inside pitch. Going to get her. Strike one. We're going live right now, according to Mr. Rance. We are back on the air.
Yeah, Mika looking here.
That one's,
that's a 1-1 count now.
That's going to be 1-1. Okay.
Right over the heart of the plate, up and down stuff, but he's friendly on the corners for the pitcher. Oh, good pitch right there. Escobedo comes up empty, but the changeup right down the pipe was clean.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Got to reset the deck here. Nobody on. That one's going to be outside. Thank God he didn't call that one a strike.
The catcher tried to frame that. Good little frame job there, but not good enough.
Again, folks, we apologize. We lost Wi-Fi signal there for just a second.
It's pronounced Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, that ball hit her. Left front heel.
We're still not on? Says we're broadcasting.
It might be a new broadcast. Kelmo.
Yeah, they're gonna have to recheck the broadcast, Kelmo. Okay, we're back live. Thank you, Kelmo, for confirming.
There is a delay, so
Escobedo's going to draw a walk while we were not paying attention. So one away.
She did not draw a walk. She was hit by pitch.
That's drawing a walk.
No, it's not. That's called hit by pitch.
Jaylene Kivy up.
We're gonna wrestle.
You're at the wrong height for that.
I'm gonna win.
That one's going to be right down the middle.
Strike
delayed call strike one, but
as I gaze down the third baseline here and see the baseball score, 5-0 still. It is bottom of the third, and the Comets looking to add on.
That one's going to get away from the catcher. Escobedo stands up.
Skedaddles down to second.
Nice job, Mika. Way to be heads up.
So catching that ball in the ankle didn't slow her down wheel-wise.
Well, she definitely gets her speed from Liz.
Does she?
Well, long legs.
Okay.
Yvonne doesn't know anything about that.
Well, but I've seen Yvonne on the treadmill. He's a treadmill master. At the Blase Dojo.
Jay steps in. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be
fisted.
Just off the fist foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kivy.
Kivy battling hard here.
Sun's going down and it's starting to cool off. That's going pretty good. No, I'm good. I just got the fan for you guys over there, so it's all right. Here's the pitch to Kivy. Fouled back out of play just one more time. Jay's just fighting, looking for a pitch. If you want somebody to extend the count, it's Jaylene Kivy.
She's definitely battling here.
She always does. Doesn't always come out on top, but she's going to make the pitcher work.
Well, and there's a lot to be said for that.
Here's the pitch.
There
that
it
one's
is,
right
back up the middle.
And again, they're playing those.
Going to score a run here. The flow comes home.
That's going to score Escobedo without a slide. Kivy gets into second.
Yeah, heads up base running, seeing that ball wasn't getting cut, and she scampers down to second. So trade places with Escobedo. 3-0 Comets.
Now we're going to get a pinch runner. We're going to probably see Molly Garcia to run for Kivy.
I think Liv can run for both of them, can't she?
Yeah, she can, but I think you're probably going to see Molly. Fresher legs.
Oh, okay. Number 2. And she forgot her something. There we go. Coach Mel taking care of her there.
3-0 Comets here in the bottom of the second. We got 1 away. Top of the lineup. Garcia tying her shoes out there, so wasn't quite ready for that call up.
Cassidy looking to pull something here.
She's angry.
That ball
getting that
up
ball
and
away.
Out.
If they're smart, they're going to pitch away from her.
Yeah, I say I would throw away from her, but the way they're covering the back pick there, she just goes with it, pushes it to the right side. It's wide open over there. I mean, there's tons of real estate.
She wants to pull one
And
so bad.
with her wheels, well, tonight's not the night to pull one.
I know.
The
Tell
wind's
that to Brent,
blowing
not
in.
me. Ball to the
And
shortstop, going to be out. We got Garcia coming over.
she's done.
She's going to be tagged out.
And she
That's
comes
gonna
out
be
and makes the
3
tag.
away for the Comets.
So the twin kill.
Not the best base running by the Comets.
There's some coaching happening. The umpires are discussing.
Calling it out after a little
confirm her
conference.
out. Well, I like the aggressiveness, though. I mean,
Yeah,
you got your foot on the gas. You don't take off.
Nothing wrong with that, but you're also dealing with a little bit of experience or lack of experience in Molly. So
how do you get experience?
I said the exact same thing about a JV situation. We had an overthrow at first base, and our outfielder wasn't in position to back up. Got all the way to the corner, and we talked about that's the experience that they need.
Yep.
Now they've learned. Now they know. They get better next time.
Yep. And honestly, Molly probably used to her speed being more than what most first basemen can handle for a throw.
That's true.
And it's a good little experience for her as well. As
she doesn't get caught stealing much.
So, all right.
Nothing hurt. Just still put some runs up or put a run up in that inning. So
I'd like to see Bryn though when they're pitching her outside, rather than trying to pull that and hitting off the end of the barrel, take that ball to right field. Pitch you that way, take it that way. Make them pay to pitch you outside.
Well, again,
especially when the second baseman was diving back to the bag so hard.
She wants to pull that ball. That's her wheelhouse.
I get it. Diversify.
Yeah,
and multiply the scores. You want me to keep rhyming, or can I stop?
No,
now?
I'm good. I think everyone wants you to stop there.
Well, we keep having this music pop up, and I'm going to start freestyling pretty soon.
No, you can't.
So.
You can't. I mean, we can talk. We have to talk over it.
Yeah.
All right. Mallory gets the signal from Trish. Here's the pitch. Gonna be fouled out of play.
Thought that might have caught her foot right there.
We need to work on. You know what? I want 2 monitors.
Not much feels good off the toe.
No balls, 1 strike. No outs here in the top of the 3rd as the Regals are up. Mallory gets her to chase one. One, fouls out of play. Mallory's looking pretty good.
I felt like my life was in danger right there.
No,
for a second.
I had you the whole way. Travis.
Felt like my life was in danger in this little shed that we're in.
Kelmo loves the K's.
Kelmo loves the K's.
We're loving the K's.
Can she see the K's? Is Kelmo here watching the broadcast?
She's in the.
Kelmo's the best.
That one's going to be ball 1. Trying to get her to chase another one. Doesn't take the bait.
So
I'm just gonna guess right now we're gonna see something that falls off the table right around the
I'm
plate.
thinking straight gas right here. All gas, no break.
She's got her
jam
swing.
shot.
Oh, that's gonna be right to Addie
Cue
Bell.
ball.
Makes the play. 1 away for the Regals.
Put that K away for now.
That was bad luck.
You jinxed it.
I did jinx it.
Why are you touching the K before it's time?
Hey, Mallory, I got a whole bunch of these. Let's put them up. Okay.
Yeah, let's get some crooked K's up here. We did take the time to Velcro both top and bottom.
Yes, of course.
So we can throw them up there backwards.
100%.
We can get the looking.
I put Velcro strip all the way across, so we can get all the way across.
There's a lot of K space.
That one's going to be up in the zone. Look, good pitch. I think most umpires.
I think it was up.
Most umpires are going to call that a strike, but
he hasn't all night, so the consistency is good. Appreciate that. I just like knowing where it's at.
1 ball, no strikes. 1 away here for the Regals.
Bell is creeping
really
close.
She got her to go there.
She went. That doesn't surprise me.
Well, we did lose the broadcast, so no one's watching baseball.
I mean, I get it. Mark Becker is doing a dynamite job over there. I actually was tuned into baseball.
That one's going to be a little bit low.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. It's hot up here, so you know it's hot out there. So the girls are not getting a lot of action, which is typical when Mallory's pitching. So they
feel like
better
that's
stay awake.
like a ASPCA commercial. If it's hot outside, bring your dogs in.
It's not. I didn't say anything about that. I hope my dogs are inside.
3-1 count now. Mal's got to come back to her here.
Well, shake this off, kid.
I don't want to see her let this one get away because
she's gonna fight. Let's get her to ground into something here. That's gonna be a called strike. Full count.
That is right on that line.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's got a wide zone, and you got to just stay right there. I mean, I'm good with it. Just push it there, because if she hits this, it's going right to either Collins or Hall. There it is again. Oh, he gave her the walk.
Gave her the walk.
It hit the same line, but it was just a bit low, apparently. Timeout called here.
Yeah, good timeout. Good timeout.
Well, timeouts are a good time for a break here. We mentioned our Comet Activity Network sponsors tonight and all season long. If I had a list of them, I would read them off.
We don't have a list, but we did get a text message from the one and only Adam Laria with them. If you can read his handwriting, knock yourself
Adam Laria.
out.
It looks like he just graduated kindergarten, so congratulations, Adam. You're a big boy now. Robertson Real Estate, Brad Akers, Sal 6 Trucking, Iowa City Orthodontics, Wheelie Chevrolet, West Liberty Athletics Booster Club, West Liberty State Bank. JJ Garcia told me that he can hear us in center field, not via the broadcast, just via sitting there listening. So shout out to West Liberty State Bank. Feldman Performance, Chris Jones Trucking in West Branch, West Liberty Golf and Country Club, Active Health, Collins Concrete, and Blase Dojo, Blaze Fitness.
That's boys, so we're missing the girls.
What?
We got we missed Next Gen. We mixed Go Live Photography, and we missed probably the most important sponsor of them all, Iowa City Tire. That's going to be in there for strike.
Well, everyone knows that we work at Iowa City Tire, so they know that Iowa City Tire is sponsoring this. Plus, I just want to say that new mixer is
sleek.
A thing of beauty.
Okay, so we're getting requests
I don't know where that one missed.
Please, someone mark this in your calendars. We're getting requests from home to turn Travis's mic up.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Today
let's go.
is a day that will live in infamy. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's going to be a little bit low.
7 days. 7 days since my last one, Andy.
Oh, Travis, that we don't need to bring.
7 days.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A brand new man.
1 away here in the top of the third for your Regals.
2-1 count. Mal got to come back to her here. Thinking off speed, probably a changeup. There it was.
Going to be just fouled away. 2-2.
Now it's time for some smoke.
I hate to say this, I really do, but Mallory looks tired. She looks tired.
Well, it's hotter.
It is. But I saw her come out of the dugout earlier, and she looked a little bit tired. Just something I observed, and it's not saying she's struggling. She's doing great out there, but.
Ooh.
And then she's not getting.
That one was there.
She's not getting any calls.
It was upstairs. Upstairs called there. So ball, 3-2 count. That's kind of Mallory's strong suit, though, is that chest high fastball, and.
But again, it's under the letters.
I understand.
I understand.
But that's just his zone has been consistent, so I am not going to complain about it.
Oh, fouls that one away. Just got a piece of that.
I did like the pitch though. Same location. I think that's ball 4 if she doesn't swing at it.
Look for setup on the outside corner here.
I think we just paint outside corner all day. He's given 5 inches on the edge.
Well, he was given to the right-handed batter, the left-hand batter, the outside, which would be the right side. I don't think he's going to give. Jay's not setting up out there, so.
Well, Jay hasn't moved. There it is. Oh, lifted gingerly to center field. Pearson will control and command and catch.
Ball hit, caught, 2 away for the the top of the third.
That one wasn't quite as exciting as ball hit caught, but I did like Pearson taking control of the infield and saying, "This is my infield."
There was a play during the JV game that the second baseman didn't make, and we all looked at Pearson. She was up here helping us make the Ks. She kind of shook her head. Like, that's not a play that's not going to get made.
I like it. I like
That's going to get
Strike!
called for a strike.
Called. He called a strike on that. And I'm telling you, you can. I think you can see it on the camera. It is in the batter's box. I'm whispering that because I don't want him to hear it. But
she's got her feet on the line also, just so you know.
Well, yeah, because she has to protect the friggin' batter's box.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Nice change up. Escobedo looking for that back pick, too. Taking some liberties with their lead at first base, but 0-2 count. You don't worry about that run right now. You get this batter. Let's get him out of here and set her up, set her down. She's showing bunt here. That's fine. Let's see how she bunts a high fastball.
Oh, pitch out, looking for that run. It's perfectly fine. You got a few to get rid of here. No harm, no foul. I know this isn't basketball.
I still say you throw the high heat right here. She may not swing at it, but
nope. Pitch out, getting her to go. Again, you've got pitches to waste.
That's a drop ball.
See if you can get her to take off and test Jay.
2-2. Time to come back.
We got timeout. Ball on the field from the baseball game, looks like, maybe. Game on.
Game on, Wayne.
Mallory gets the signal, sets.
Call.
Rock and fire, delivers. That's going to be up in the zone. Going to draw a full count. All right. It's all right, kid.
All right. Best pitch right here. Fastball outside corner.
I think she's going to drop something off the face of the
fastball outside corner. There it is. Strike three.
That's going to be a called strike three on the corner. Nice job, Mallory. Way to go.
That's a looking. Hey, will you display it, please? Andy, you got to display it to the camera. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. All right, get him up now. We want to make sure that Kelmo gets a good close-up view of the Ks before she sees it in real life, because she's here.
That's 2 Ks for Mallory.
All right.
Comet's bats need to wake up just a little bit. Not that they've been asleep, but this isn't what we've come to see from this Comet's team. So let's we're through the lineup again. We should start seeing some pops off those bats.
I'm going to ignore that text message.
Who is it from, Travis?
We're not going to talk about it.
Oh.
3-0 count, or 3-0 score here. Over in the boys' game, it's 6-0. 7 hits to get those 6 runs. They've stranded the 2 hits they've given up. Baseball boys kicking some tail over there.
And to be clear, they are not playing.
Yeah, have you seen me pass up something like that, Brandon?
They are not playing Regina. They are playing L&M.
Yes,
the baseball boys.
Louisa Muscatine Falcons. So, number 12 is up to bat over there, and it is Comets in the field. Looks like 3's pitching. I think that's Dangler. I can't tell from here, but if you want, tune in over to the West Liberty Athletic CSD on the YouTuber and switch over to that broadcast as well.
Sully Hall up to bat.
Thanks to the donation from Iowa City Tire, we were able to get a second set of broadcast equipment. So we have 2 broadcasts tonight. For those of you who have the ability with multiple TVs in one location, you could, back up the middle. Dig, 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 dig. Not quite quick enough. Good field job there by the second baseman as she covers her ground. So as those of you who are out there in listener land, if you have the ability, throw both broadcasts up. Give Mark a shout out. He's over there working hard. I kind of thought this game would go faster and I would be able to go over there and jump over and help him out at the end of the baseball game, but no dice tonight.
We're only 45 minutes in, so Pearson's up. Here's the pitch. That's going to be on that outside corner. doesn't get the
Well,
call.
that one was in the batter's box.
Well,
so
so have half of them.
Well, that one was further. I still think his zone has been pretty consistent.
I'm not saying it's not consistent. It's just wrong. There's a pitch, fouled out of play. Right back at us.
P knowing she let one go there.
He's ready for one.
You know, they're not going to come inside to Pearson after she ripped one to the right field. And the shortstop is playing her more up the middle than she did last time here. So.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Big cut.
They are going to make her drive one to left field, and they are not going to come inside. So Pete is on the line. She's over the line with her toe.
She's waiting for the pitcher to make a mistake up in the zone.
Yeah.
She is just going to hammer that thing.
Or over the plate. Looking like Anthony Rizzo up there, just hugging that plate.
Here's the pitch.
There it is.
Going to be ripped down to first base.
Look what I found.
Right to the first baseman. 2 away for the Comets in the third. Kylie Collins up to bat.
2 outs. No stress here for Collins. 2-out performances are her thing, so
yeah,
we'll see her.
Yeah. Let's just start every inning with 2 outs and see how well we do.
I kind of like our odds.
So do I. You look at the run differential.
These young ladies battle to the last breath.
Here's the pitch to Collins. That's going to be out there. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Oh, it does. Boy, she bobbles it. She's going to be in second.
Again, heads up base running by Kylie Collins. That is experience that this Comet team brings to the table.
The way she didn't charge hard in left field. I don't know if she got a bad read on that ball or what. I thought that was going to be caught.
Oh, I think she was going to let that drop all the way. There wasn't going to be a break on it. If she made the play, didn't make the play, and the ball got behind her, that's another home run for Kylie Collins tonight.
No, this is true.
All right, we got 2 outs. Mallory Wolf up.
Ooh,
that's going to be up in the zone. That's going to get called for a strike.
I like that pitch. I'd like her to call that on Mal or for Mal, but
3-0 Comets. Kylie Collins on second. Mallory up. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be definitely outside.
Collins was about 2/3 of the way to third base there.
She wanted her to know that she was going.
Very aggressive with her secondary lead, and they're playing again. The middle is wide open,
just so open. I can't believe that's a strategy.
Anything back up the middle is.
Oh, swing and a miss by Mallory.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Got to see it, kid. Watch it all the way in. Look for Mallory to lift one just over second base. It's going to score Collins.
I look for Mallory to drive one right back up the middle. The bugs are on her. We need to be sponsored by Bug Soother right now.
Well, you should see the stuff
Somebody
in the dugout.
Quick contact Bug Soother opportunity here.
Oh, going to take that one right off the lead hip. Yep. That one's going to hurt a lot.
That's not fun.
She's going to walk that one off. Going to take her time walking down there. Good thing is she's going to get a courtesy runner, so she's going to be able to head back into the dugout and kind of nurse herself back to help. She is going to want to walk for just a little bit to get the blood flowing.
She mad now.
She is mad.
And Coach quickly over here chatting with Addie Bell, making sure she's familiar with the situation. 2 outs, 2 on.
I can confirm from experience, you do not want a mad female wolf.
That checks out.
I can confirm.
Checks out. Well, Andy, what did you do wrong this time?
We got runners on first and second. Addie Bell up to bat. 2 outs here for the Comets in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back.
Right down Broadway. That one was an excellent pitch to hit.
Just got underneath it.
Timing was there.
Addie Bell's definitely got a lot of power in that bat. She's just got to get around on one of these balls and score a run.
0-1 count here.
Sets in for the pitch. That one's going to
lifts it straight back out of play. As the youngsters go scattering for the foul ball.
Toby's up here trying to give candy to kids, so
did you park your
ignore that one?
Toby Lehman parked in the panel van handing out free candy.
0-2 pitch to Addie Bell. That one's going to be outside.
You girls like popsicles?
I got some produce for you.
Got some popsicles here.
All right, Wids
you guys
going
get some
completely off
You guys
the
get
rails.
some foul balls.
It's completely off the
All right.
rails now.
1-2 count here. Addie Bell battling,
Here's the
hanging
pitch.
tough.
That one's
Lifted to left, out of play.
Keep fighting up there, Addie Bell. Get your pitch, kid. Drive it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, still the count. Addie's making her work for it. She's going to make her earn this one way or another.
We're on like pitch 6 here.
Travis, are you tired? Are you yawning?
I did just yawn. That is a fact.
Need some Yoli?
I had a Yoli that was frothy.
There's the pitch to Addie. That one's going to be
Lifted.
driven. Not going to be able to make a play. That's going to score 1. That's going to put Garcia on third.
Garcia sits and waits. Good play there. Good call. And they were covering home, so.
Yeah, they learned from their past mistakes.
Nice job by Bell. The battle tough
Yes.
all the way around, and then get rewarded with a nice double.
She got her pitch, Travis. Like, you're absolutely right. She worked that count, kept alive, and got the pitch that she wanted to hit. Nice job, Addie Bell.
At least her 6th or 7th pitch. I mean, she had 3-4 foul balls that she fought off, and now kicker, who just recently turned 15, had a birthday here. So
happy birthday, Kylie.
happy
Doffel.
belated birthday, Kylie. A 2 RBI single to right field would be a great birthday present.
That Kylie Doffel and Coach Troy Wolf share a birthday.
Did you know that is the only thing in common those two have?
Well, they live near the golf course, both of them. They do, just not on the same side. They have that in common also.
All right. Well, what I'm getting at is, kicker's awesome. Troy's okay.
Oh, we got official time. So that's going to be the second game in a row where our bench is going to get warned for doing softball cheers that use the word ball.
That's
going to be
called
a
strike.
So that's
count.
2 games in a row that our bench has been warned. They're going to have to change up their repertoire. And it wasn't even this umpire.
All right, 1-1 count here. 2 outs. Come on, kicker.
That one's going to be up, way up. 2-1 to Kylie.
As the sun goes down in that right field area, the shadows are going away, and it looks a whole lot more majestic out here.
The temperature's dropping as well, so that's fantastic. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside.
That's a strike.
Going to be a strike.
It was.
That
it was.
That's in the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, but
strike.
He's been calling that a strike both ways. 2-2 count. We've got to hit that. We've got to foul it off.
We got to talk about it in the dugout there. 2-2. That one's going to be a little
down.
bit low.
Check swing did not go.
Oh, she definitely held that back.
Thought they might challenge there. Just a challenge.
All right, Kylie, let's get something to hit out here.
Counts full. First is open, but
drive it right over the shortstop's head.
Love to see one hard up the middle here.
Nope.
Chopper to third.
Tough play. Throws over.
Good fielding there by the third baseman. They do retire Doffel to get out of the inning, but not before the Comets score 1 on 2 hits, 1 hit by pitch. And it's 4-0 Comets. So, go ahead, Andy.
This was the situation, from what I understand, that Durant was in. They were up 4-0, and the Regals came back to tie it up, and they had to win 5-4. So let's keep putting them away. Let's keep going.
I played T-ball long ago for a coach that said you put up a number and you win every inning. Every inning is a game.
Travis, I just got a text message that says one of your Ks is backwards.
Yeah, that's because it's looking.
Let's
we got to educate our viewers.
Let's take time here and educate our listeners or the people out in the audience that can hear us in center field, because I think that's where she is.
Hi, JJ.
Backwards Ks means they were struck out looking. And for the person that sent me the text message, this happens to you all too often. from your father. Comets huddling out on the mound with a 4-0 lead here in the 4th inning. Change that on the 4-0 in the 4th for the Comets. Mallory sets in. After getting hit, let's see how she responds. Going to be up in the zone. She got hit on that.
She is still stretching there,
Yeah,
so I think she's still working on some tenderness.
Next pitch. That one's going to get fouled
Lifted
back
foul.
into the bullpen. 1-1.
Can we talk about these Comet Activity Network T-shirts you got here?
They're fire.
And who are they for?
They're fire.
Might I add?
They're for all of us.
Well, where's mine? I'm wearing a
It's in
golf
my garage.
polo. Oh, your garage is a good place for it?
Here's the pitch.
That's God, it's right there. I mean, the bottom fell out of it, but I liked it. Oh,
they're sitting in my garage. Travis, have you ever been to my garage?
One time it was mid, as the kids say. It was mid.
Is it because I don't have a pizzazz pizza maker?
It is because you don't have a pizzazz pizza maker.
2 balls, 1 strike. Mallory delivers.
He's
going to be a
calling
called
a strike
on that corner. That's a great pitch for Mallory to recognize the zone and go find it.
Yeah,
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 count. Yep.
No outs here for the Regals.
Toby is falling asleep here. Toby, wake up.
Here's the pitch. That
There
one's
it
going
is.
to be just foul. Trish getting some instruction from Jaybird, or giving instruction to Jaylene Kivy. Mallory seems to be working through that pain pretty good.
Yes, that was foul, so still 2-2.
Here's the pitch. That one's going to be
Lifted.
lifted.
Oh, look at Pearson Hall.
Great play by the senior Pearson Hall to read that immediately off the bat and make the play.
Looking like Cooper DeJean out there just playing the slot. No?
I don't dislike the analogy. I don't think she can dunk, though.
The first step was not, have you seen her try?
This is true. I have
not seen her try.
You know what else? I have not
seen her try.
I have not seen Pearson Hall and Cooper DeJean in the same place.
I haven't either. I have not either.
Here's the pitch. That's going to be up in the zone. Going to get the call for the strike.
Whoa, K.
Yes,
I like that one.
It's a K.
I like it. If he starts giving that one.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 away
this
here.
This game's going to go fast.
Rock and fire from Wolf. Ooh. That one just kind of got away from her. A little odd delivery there. From
Yeah,
Mallory.
it didn't come out of her hand clean. Kind of,
Mallory's kind of shrugging it off like, I don't know what that was. She's just out there having fun.
Wind is still blowing pretty good from left center field in. So this is the time of, I wouldn't be worried about throwing them up in the air and let him hit some high fly balls.
Well, the late time there. We got a little confusion on the signal.
I think there's some frustration on the hill here. Might still be dealing with some leg soreness and tenderness.
She was smiling there just a minute ago, so
oh,
she's ready to
back
fire.
Up the middle.
Right over to Addie Bell. Makes it look easy.
Bell hoovers that one up and gets her at first. Nicely done job there, fielding her position.
And ladies and gentlemen, Bryn Cassidy once again in left field doing some dances to keep herself awake.
Well, hey, you know what? You let Bryn be Bryn. I saw the College World Series. There was girls on, I think it was a second baseman for Texas that was doing TikTok dances mid-game. Oh, off into the bat.
Right down to Kylie Collins. Great throw over to Escobedo for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3, go the Regals. Bottom of the lineup for the Comets to round out. Bryn Cassidy will be the 3rd. She's the leadoff hitter.
As I look over here, I see Sloaney Bear, and she's got better than popsicles, Toby. These girls will not be determined by your popsicles. They got Kelowna bars.
Toby, you're definitely going to have to step up your game.
Your
Toby's out.
Your van with the ice is not doing it.
Oh, let's see here. We got Michaela Escobedo, who's a freshman, who's really come on strong the last couple games at the plate. You got Jaylene, who can work the count. Got the same pitcher back out on the mound. It is hot out there. I look for a big number in this inning for the Comets.
I hope so.
Well, it's their MO. They just put them on the board.
I'm not sure we're broadcasting again. I think we might have lost the broadcast.
No, I show Wi-Fi.
Again. I show nothing.
What kind of operation are we running here,
I
Lance?
show we are offline again.
I show that we're connected to the Wi-Fi.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm not seeing it. I'm showing it is closed.
Well, Brian, hopefully you recognize what's going on and can help us out here. We didn't do anything.
We haven't touched anything, so there's some bugs.
We have Wi-Fi. Maybe this is going to be an issue having two broadcasts go at once.
Well, if that's the case, then why has baseball not lost anything? Because they're still streaming as. Oh nope, 4 minutes ago they dropped signal too.
Oh, Johnny says we're still on. Brad Akers says we're still on. That one's going to be foul by Escobedo. I don't know what you're talking about, Travis. Our fans are telling us we're on the air.
All right, well, I like it. I appreciate it because I don't see it.
Are you looking in the right places, Travis?
Uh,
Are you looking for love in all the wrong places,
I'm
Travis?
at www.
Okay. No balls, one strike to Escobedo. That one's going to be upstairs. Ball one. Kind of been a borderline pitch for the umpire all night long. 1-1 to Escobedo.
Really like to see Mika do something here.
She's been hitting the ball really well. Again, the confidence has been building every single at bat. So I look for her to
that's a good pitch.
Really take advantage of anything over
He has
the.
called that a strike all night long. And
No, that one was down. That one was down. That was below the knees.
Okay.
Again, I think she's getting tired, and you got Mika, who's going to work the count. Oh, it's going to be in off the hands, going to be right to the shortstop. One away for the Comets. Jaylene, work the count. Jaylene was my broadcast partner last week for the JV game.
She did a fantastic job.
She did. All of them.
Those ladies were very entertaining. I might have mentioned to Mal at Casey's when I saw her after the broadcast. I tuned in and caught some of it. I told her, I said, hey, rumor has it we have purchased a remote broadcast and a second camera. And I know we have a second camera, and I know we have remote broadcast capabilities. I said, so we're going to need a sideline reporter for football games.
Oh, that one's going to be lifted right in there for a base
placed.
hit. Nice job, Jaylene. Don't worry about working that count. Just get yourself on base, young lady.
Yeah. Now they're going to lift her here, or they're going to let her run?
No, you don't let her run.
And here comes Molly Garcia. So Malls will get on first base here. Bryn Cassidy steps in.
Top of the lineup for the Comets.
They are about to pitch her 4 balls in the left-handed batter's box.
Let's give one a push here, Bryn. Hopefully she can hear me. She said she could hear us when she was helping with the broadcast.
Yeah, that second baseman is going to be dive into the bag.
Ooh, she got one inside
right there.
Bryn was not expecting that.
0-1 count here. Cassidy looking for her pitch. I'm wondering when we're gonna let the reins off of Garcia at first base there.
Here's the pitch. That one's going to be up in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away for the Comets. Molly Garcia getting her stretch on over there.
She definitely gets her money's worth on every secondary lead.
Here's the pitch.
Lifted right
That's
field.
Gonna be in play, playable.
Caught by the first baseman.
2 away
That's
for the Comets.
unfortunate. You know, this new field is a little larger than what most softball complexes are, and that's the downside to it. An athletic first baseman like Regina has right there, able to get over and get an extra out that they wouldn't have otherwise gotten.
You know, given where the shortstop and second baseman are, I would have liked to have seen Molly on second base already.
Yeah.
You know, that would have been a good play.
Yeah, they definitely were not positioned to cover, especially a tightly challenged ball. Ooh,
We got a
little
throw down.
back pick.
Not quite sure what that was for, but just trying to keep her honest, I guess. 1 on, 2 away.
Speaking of honest,
Sully Hall.
oh, that looked like a meatball right there.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
If I'm being honest, I'm really a fan of this new camera and this new microphone we got here.
It's nice.
It's pretty. It's pretty. I can't wait to use it for all kinds of activities.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that ball fouled off to the left side, and she's got her timed up. It's just a matter of squaring her up here, and there's no doubt in my mind that Sully has the power to put this one someplace that Molly can score from first. So it's not that she's not in scoring position, especially with 2 outs. She's going to be making full speed the whole way. Oh, foul tip.
Staying alive. Sully's still looking for her pitch.
Little John Travolta action.
Yeah. Okay.
No?
Dynamite drop.
No?
No, I like it. It was good. It was good. Just I was not expecting it.
Well,
And which is really odd that I wouldn't expect something from it.
well, I mean, yeah. Think about it.
Here's the pitch.
There it is. Oh,
It's going to be deep, 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 but that's
it's going to be in that triangle, and it
Man.
does fall just beyond the fence.
Can you see down that line, Travis, with the camera? Because
from
I can't
this
see it.
angle, I can actually see most of it.
I can't
Now,
see
where it
down
was
that.
positioned before, Andy, no, I'd have no view whatsoever.
Well, I am positioned where the camera is, and I can't see down.
Yeah, I know. That's why I put the camera over here and you over there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away on the Comets.
I want our viewers to be able to see all 3 of them, even though 2 of them are here. Oh, fouled off.
Staying alive. She's just waiting for her pitch, guys. This is an experienced hitter at the plate.
She's
right
got
here.
some Saturday Night Fever going on right now.
Or Saturday, or just the Bee Gees. You could just call her the Bee Gees. Speaking of Saturday, the Comets have 2 games on Saturday, playing Lisbon and Anamosa here at the Cometplex.
I got a thing. Oh, that could be. I
Ball
thought
2.
that was going to be rung up right
2
there.
balls, 2 strikes, 2 away for the Comets here in the 4th.
Well, that ball was up, and Sully Hall does tip the height scale at about 5'2" on her basketball roster, which is actually more like 4'11". We're going to call her 5 foot.
Here's the pitch. That one's going to be
That was
outside.
It was a good little curveball, though. It almost caught the back door there.
Man, this girl has.
I think
She's thrown a lot of pitches.
I think the catcher oversold the frame job there, and that one was a strike. I think the catcher might have oversold it.
Full count to Sully. Take advantage here, kid.
This has got to be like the 10th pitch. There it is,
There-
lifted to left field.
We've got a new
Left
left
fielder.
fielder out there. She's going to camp under
She
it.
went in and out, and then she got under it and made the catch. So
No blood scored in that inning, so still Comets 4, Regals nothing as we go into the top of the 5th. This might be the longest game the Comets have played this season, Travis.
yeah. 7 hits to 1.
We weren't going to
So-
talk about that.
Well, the Comets have done a nice job of limiting base runners. Couple of walks, I believe. No errors.
2
which has been
Ks.
huge. 2 Ks. One of which is backwards, which means it was what?
Looking
Looking what Andy found. Speaking of looking what I found, Comet baseball over there, 6-0 on 8 hits, and it looks like they're in the
Bottom of the 6th.
6th inning. Yeah.
Comets are
Oh,
up.
just put 2 more on the
Two
board.
more on the board. 8-0 Comets.
8-0 Comets, a couple more, and that game is donezo. So, if you're tuned into the Comet baseball game, or if you were thinking about tuning into the Comet baseball game after our broadcast is interrupted for the 2nd or 3rd time,
Hey, we are on the air.
if
We
you're
are
still
live.
here, right now, you are dedicated, and you deserve the recognition of being known as a dedicated, loyal West Liberty Comet softball supporter.
We are in the 5th inning for the Regals. Number 17, Lily Nolan.
As Norm calls out the battery. As the battery.
The battery.
Thought you guys were going to do that all night long. What happened?
No. We did that earlier.
Ooh, I
that one's
liked it.
Gonna call it a start.
I liked it. We're just going to let it go by. All right, okay.
Norm,
All right,
I've had the
all right.
headset on all night. Norm, are you saying wait